Hey, this is Bob from Rosewood Music. I finished putting some Seymour Duncans into this really inexpensive Fender Affinity Squire Telecaster. I'm really impressed. I've been jamming on it quite a bit lately. It's a $120 guitar. And I was going to put some Seymour Duncan vintage classic stacks in here, but they wouldn't fit. This opening in the bridge plate is not standard. So if you buy one of these, don't think you can just stick anything in there. There's too much wire and cloth wrap, and I couldn't get it through the opening. I was going to get my Dremel tool out and widen it, and I thought, this is ridiculous. So I just got a vintage broadcaster pickup from Duncan, fit right in, and I've got an Alnico II Pro in the front. I love those Alnico II sounds. But check this out, man. It's got the country vibe. It's got that sound. That's a Tele sound. Well, that's the back pickup. Here they are together. And for those Tele lovers out there, man, you recognize that sound, that kind of quacking sound. Real clear, real thin. Not bad. It's got that kind of nasty high-end brightness, but I think I could probably get rid of that. Here's the front pickup, which is really cool. For a cheap guitar, this isn't bad. I'm actually motivated now to maybe try and get an American Standard bridge on there. I'm going to have to re-drill the mounting holes, which is no big deal. Then I have to drill 6 holes so the strings can feed through the back. I think that would really help this guitar because these saddles, they're just not that good. And I think putting a brass bridge on there with some good saddles. This bridge is a huge, thick plate of steel. The minute I got the pickup anywhere near it, the magnetism on the pickup just stuck right to the bridge. I'm not exactly clear how that affects the guitar's tone, having that magnetism between the bridge and the pickup, but you can really hear that raised D pull piece. Really not a bad sound. You know, I've got $120 in the guitar, $100 in the electronics. And of course, if I ever sell this guitar, I'm pulling those pickups out of there. You sell your guitar with good electronics, you don't get the money for them. I'll put the original junk back in there and be done with it. But actually, I'm very impressed. You know, this is a nice counter to Fender's rising prices. Some of those $500-600 Mexican guitars are just not that impressive. And if you handed me a stock Fender Standard Telecaster made in Corona, made in Ensenada, Mexico, or you handed me this with the better pickups, I would take this guitar any day. I think it sounds pretty good. I love them together. Well, I could sit there and do this all day. Anyway, this is Bob from Rosewood Music, just doing what I love to do, showing that you can upgrade these really inexpensive guitars, although you got to be careful. Remember, the bridge plate opening is smaller, and I wanted you to hear the tone control real quick because it's pretty useless. So you go almost all the way down, then everything just turns off. All the play in the tone controls in that just first 20%. So that's got to go. Fender's got a better way of wiring that, and maybe using a linear taper would help. Anyway, thanks for watching. I may go ahead and work on this a little bit more and put a nice bridge and some nice electronics into it. But take it easy, and again, thanks for watching. Bob from Rosewood Music.